Cream lovers, Steve Christensen here, the ice cream bloke, self-appointed Headmaster Scoop School, SIGEP Italy 2026. Look, it is true, all you need is gelato. We are here at the Aromitalia stand, makers of beautiful fine ingredients. Look, we're going to talk a little bit about sugar-free, dairy-free options and how some of these gelato makers are really going to incredible lengths to make product that is almost identical, dare I say even not, maybe if not better, when they're developing these sugar-free, dairy-free products, particularly with chocolate. So we're going to go to have a chit-chat to Gustavo over here, talk about sugar-free, dairy-free chocolate gelato. Okay, so we're here with Gustavo. He is like the king of all Aromitalia chefs, right?
Something like that, yes.
Something like that.
I'm trying to be humble, you know?
Yeah, I know you're trying to be humble, but is there any other chefs in here that have more experience than you?
Yes.
And we don't really want to talk about them. Talk us a little bit about the process of chocolate. Chocolate's very important, obviously, one of the main flavors. This Santo Domingo chocolate is one of your most popular flavors, no?
That's pretty much the biggest and the most popular.
Can we get a little taste, just on a spoon?
Just on a spoon.
Yeah.
This is dairy-free.
This is dairy-free?
Yes.
So do you make a dairy type of this product or no?
Not that strong, because the milk flavor reduces the intensity of the chocolate, yes.
Now, amazingly, for dairy-free, this is so smooth, it's so rich and chocolatey, and you would say, well, how can we make this even better? How can we get this to more and more people? And you say you make it sugar-free as well.
Yes, this year Aromitalia take this product to the next level. So
next level Santo Domingo.
Exactly.
Like Santo Domingo.
Extra Santo Domingo.
Right.
So this is dairy-free, sugar-free, intense chocolate.
This is dairy-free, sugar-free, as intense as the other?
Yes.
It's like, I don't even know what to say.
It's just amazing.
I mean, this is a market that's growing, right? You've got more and more people who are challenging, we're filming here, mate, but that's okay, challenging to get all of the market, particularly people who have sensitivity to dairy, sensitivity to sugar.
Exactly.
Now all of the options are here.
Yeah, without guilt, without...
Wow. Without guilt? No guilt? Very little guilt.
Yes, almost nothing.
How is this made? So is it a paste? It comes in a packet?
It is a powder that comes in a bag, and you just need to add hot water, mix, and directly to the churning machine. Unbelievable.
Comes in a bag, hot water, and straight into the batch freezer.
Easy.
And all of this range here, does it also, are there all of these base powders as well?
No, not all of them. Some of them are powder and the other ones are the pastes, and some of them they become a set with the variegate.
Right. Is Aromitalia all over the world? I know we've got a pretty good office and representation in the US. If someone's watching this from Australia or Europe or Indonesia, Aromitalia is pretty well everywhere, right?
Yes, from Asia, Middle East, Africa, Europe, South America, and North America.
Now, you've also got something else new in the booth this year, right? There's a focus on international.
Yes, we have it on the other showcase. This year, Aromitalia's topic was pastries from all over the world.
So I think we should go to the other case.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so what have we got here? Because this is like a trip around the world.
In a showcase.
In one case. Right.
First we have the açaí from Brazil.
Yep.
Alfajores from Argentina.
Yes.
Strudel from Austria. We have 3 versions of the French macaroon. The pistachio, the lemon, and the berries one.
Beautiful.
We also have pastel de nata from Portugal and operetta from Italy.
I'm from Australia, live in America.
Yeah.
I've never been to all of these places. Tell me what pasta de nata is.
A pastry which comes in a shell of pastry.
Right.
Filled with cream.
Yep.
And baked. So it becomes like this shell on top, burnt.
Oh.
So it tastes like
Kind of like a creme brulee, maybe?
No.
Let's have
try.
a taste just to make sure we totally understand exactly what we're all talking about here. Pasta de nata.
pastel de nata, or the pastry is called pastel de Belém.
That's beautiful. What's the background flavor there? It's like a rich cream.
Yes. Rich cream, a little bit of egg.
Oh, that's what it is. It's like an egg cream.
Exactly.
What's the country that you like to visit most in the world in this case?
It is already the pastel de nata,
Oh, it is?
the alfajores, and also the opereta.
Let's do alfajores. Where did you say alfajores is from?
Argentina.
Argentina, of course.
Dolce di latte flavor with the variegato, with the crumbling
Yeah.
cookie and chocolate.
Tell me, the flavor is important, but the mouthfeel is another level,
It's
right?
the upgrade of the gelato.
Last one. Explain to me, we see a lot of this throughout Europe, this chocolate topping here.
Yes,
So the pan is made,
exactly.
and then this is
Flat?
poured on top?
Yes.
Right,
This is called in Italy cremino.
right.
So it is a flat portion of gelato, and on top crema, which is called in Italian, which is a variegato.
Yep.
That it remains soft.
Right.
So they get to choose the layers from gelato
Yeah.
and the cream.
We're actually interested. We're not here just to eat ice cream. Otherwise, we would just go to the other side. We wouldn't waste your time as a master chef.
Don't worry.
I think you see it more in Europe than you do in other places, this kind of top layer.
Yes.
Oh, God. Incredible. Does that come in a can?
Yes. In two cans. Sure.
We'll put the link to Aromitalia's website
Okay.
on the show.
Sure.
Look, if you would like Gustavo in your home kitchen, if you would like him to come to your store, are you available to go to customer stores?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know whether that's true or not.
Yeah, no.
Really?
That's part of my job, that I go with visiting the customers all around some places.
all around the world?
Yes, from Asia to America.
You know what? I'm going to be bold here and say, put in the notes and put in the comments down there why Gustavo should come to your ice cream shop.
That will be good.
And help you make gelato or ice cream even in the US. And then we'll see if we can talk to the Aromitalia gods, make it happen. I don't know. Gustavo, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Again, all the details for Aromitalia will be at the bottom of this video. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Keep on scooping. We'll see you in the next one.